I think he's in a staggered state. Let's get him. He can't even do anything. This is wonderful. Wow. I mean, they do a great job of making you feel powerful, don't they? Hey, hi. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. I am so glad to be back here with you today, folks. We have another new one that we're going to look at on the channel, and my goodness, does this game bring just a ton of wonderful spectacle to it. It's very, very exciting. This is BlazBlue Entropy effect, and I have played a little bit of it to kind of get the hang of things so far. And what we have here is a side-scroller action roguelite. This game reminds me quite a bit of Smash Brothers in the best way. It's kind of floaty, and you can just get in here and really kick some ass in the best way. There's a ton of different characters to choose from. They've got super moves. They've got a bunch of different ways you can power them up along the way. And so, folks, I am happy to be showing this game off. I think we're going to go with Carnage Scissors. Spend 40% of your current HP to hack and slash to release an impact and restore HP. Attacks in a larger range. Yeah, let's do that. So that's going to upgrade our special. Let's go with some fire. I haven't done a whole lot with that set of skills. So basically, we start out in this zone, and we're going to go through various stages inside this zone, various rooms, and we're going to try to clear them out and then keep moving on. And then at the end of the zone, we're going to run into a boss fight. But along the way, we're going to have various opportunities to power up. All right, when your skill lands a hit, inflicts burn on the enemy for 5 seconds, dealing 230 damage to them per second. That sounds nice. When your attack lands a hit, inflicts burn on the enemy for 5 seconds, dealing 100 damage to them per second. I actually like that. Let's just put it right on top of the attack. All right, I don't know what this does, so let's select it. That's how to find out, right? Oh, looks like it's the sorting hat. Okay, so apparently I need to just stop this. Exchange points plus 80. Okay, so these points over here are kind of the currency that can be used at the store. Let's go with an Umbra ability. So this game does the thing where you can pick your path based on the type of reward that you're going to get. All of these rooms are randomly generated as well. Even with this being, my third or fourth run in the game, I am seeing different stages along the way. I do like that we can just knock these enemies around and put them right in the fire. And other hazards that show up in these stages. The combat has kind of this floaty, satisfying feel to it. What do we want to do here? When your skill hits an enemy, their shadow turns into a shadow spike that deals 450 damage. Or dashing summons one shadow, dealing 190 damage. Yeah. I want to do that. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. All right. I think we're going to go Sorting Hat again and see how this works out. Now, here's our health over here. I've been able to increase the maximum health across the other runs via the meta progression system. And then we have these revive mixtures that we can use to get some HP back along the way. All right, some additional exchange points. Ooh. It's going to allow us to increase our max HP. So anyway, I want to thank the dev for allowing us to have a copy of the game to play on the channel and show this one off. And we're going to have a nice, enjoyable run in some BlazBlue Entropy effect today. And hopefully, we're going to have some success against these bosses, because I'll tell you what, some of them are nasty. But I'll say this too, I like the difficulty of the game. I wouldn't sit here and tell you that I am the best player of these types of games out there. In fact, when I think about my time with games like Dead Cells, you know, that's a game that I don't look like I'm an A+ when I play it. Let's go with some ice capability here. Yeah, I really don't. You know, I think that when it comes to the fast twitch type games of the world, that's not where I'm always going to show up looking the best compared to other players out there. But I feel like this game is very fair. And can we all just agree that it is absolutely gorgeous? I love the art style. The effects look neat. The special move that I just fired off looks neat. And there are so many different characters to choose from that play differently as well. And so let me know in the comments if this is a game that you're going to want to see more of. Automatically generates ice spikes, each dealing 190 damage and inflicting 1 stacks of cold on enemies, causing them to slow down. Perfect. Okay, so are these just gonna proc automatically? Oh, look at that. Okay. Speaking of boss fights, this might be an encounter. Not sure yet. We're gonna find out. All right, not quite. Wow, this is okay, folks, so this is not the usual boss encounter that I have in this area. So apparently, those are randomized as well. I think they said, hey, we think Goat needs a new challenge. He's been playing too well out here. This is really neat. Okay, so we've got a hazard now in the area we got to be careful of. I'm going to fire off a quick health here. I want to try to whip this guy into that thing, but I don't know if I can or not. All right. Hey, I'll take it. We only had to use 1 health canister, so I feel good about that. A combo attacks 4 times, deals more damage in a larger range. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's do that. All right, so apparently we're heading into the research base area here. Let's go with a blade upgrade. This is another one that I have not yet tried in a run. I do like the look of that jar guy as well, and the fact that he explodes upon his death. It just seems very appropriate. Okay. Upon using a skill, spawns a blade storm that deals 70 damage with each cut. When your skill lands a hit, inflicts rend on the enemy. While it is active, whenever that enemy moves, they take 110 damage. Oh, that's tremendous. Okay, let's go with that. Now you saw off to the right there that there was another capability, but it required a legacy. I am not the expert on this yet, but I believe that legacy has to do with abilities that you can take in in your next game based on abilities that you had on the previous run. You can kind of call some of those in, and they call that a legacy. It's pretty neat. All right, perfect. Universal enhancement affects multiple moves. So this is going to apply Soul Devourer. You deal more damage and restore more HP at lower HP. I like that. Let's do that. And we're going to rest and get some health back. Everything is so flashy in these rooms. And it honestly reminds me of the UI for Persona a little bit. Let's go with another fire ability. Or maybe an opportunity to upgrade one that we have now. First time seeing teleport. Oh, look at this. Defeat 50 enemies to clear this stage. Alright, we'll do it. Let's fire off our special there. Some of these enemies have AoEs when they die. Unless you can destroy them fully. I have a dash attack on this guy as well. It's quite nice. Hey, we're almost there. We got it. Alright, burning enemies will spread the fire to nearby enemies while also increasing the burn damage by 40%. Wow. Oh, look at this. These are some really nice options here. I like the spread. And I think we're going to go rest again. Get some health back so that we don't have to fire off one of these mixtures. Let's get after it. Cheers to you, by the way. I have a Starbucks espresso roast going, and man, I am really into it lately. Talked about being on a great dark roast kick the other day. I am still on that kick, and it is treating me well. Hope you've got something good going as well in your cup. Oh, jeez. These guys are not letting up. Ooh, they're putting some freeze out there, it seems. Okay. Perfect. Now that special takes down our health a little bit momentarily, but then as you see, we do get it back eventually as well. Everything is so fluid about the combat. Powerful burn. Burn damage ticks happen 35% faster. Wonderful. Love it. You know, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that humored me on that previous video. What do you do, max HP or rest? I don't know. Let's go rest. All of you that watched that video and commented were so extremely kind, and I have to tell you, I had so many nerves going about that video. If you're wondering what am I talking about, I'm talking about the Bullet Heaven Addiction video that I put up the other day. A very different format compared to some of my other videos out there, and all of you were so kind to just watch that. A lot of you enjoyed it, showed up in the comments and said, hey, you know, this was really fantastic. Can we get more of this? I want to do more storytelling. You know, I love showing off these games. Don't get me wrong. I adore it. We have a good time out here showing off awesome rogues. It's a cool-looking boss. But I want to do more, you know, and really get some use out of my storytelling side that I enjoy utilizing as well. Oh, wow. All right, we should fire off health, I think. Jeez. Wow. Focus up here, goat. Something's coming from over there. All right, now we can layer some attacks down. Better do so quickly. I think we staggered him, perhaps? Got him. Wow. It's tremendous. Alright, jumps. You can jump twice consecutively by default, but now this is going to give us 3 jumps, and when you get knocked away, you can hit jump to gain the stance back, or we can send shock waves and restore HP. That's interesting. Inferno Divider goes airborne and slashes upward. Huh. I kind of like this. Let's go with the Inferno Divider. We'll give that a look here in a moment. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the Inferno Divider. Okay. Let's go... Let's go Blade. It was fun putting something together, you know, back in the day, many moons ago, when I was at university. I got to spend some time in writers' rooms. And I got to tell you, I had so much time in those writers' rooms. It's electric, you know, when you're just surrounded by creative people saying things that are hilarious. The distance required to trigger a rend damage tick is reduced by 30%. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. So now they don't have to walk as far, apparently, to take that damage. All right, we've cleared out the area. Where do we need to go? Probably up here. That's my guess. Perfect. Event or rest? Well, we're going to go event because we're looking pretty good from a health standpoint. What do we got here? So we can gamble and get a debuffs -1, or gamble and get buffs +1. Well, I would think we'd want buffs +1. All right, we got buffs +1. You know what, folks? I don't know what happened right there. I'm not sure. But I would think it's something good, right? Anyway. I spent a lot of time in writers' rooms, writing plays, doing creative writing, putting together short stories. I really like putting together fiction. And I wanted to do something on the channel that, you know, allowed me to get back to using those skills again. And again, don't get me wrong, I love playing the games and showing those off. We're always going to do that. Attacks in a larger range and now deals damage 3 times for the dash attack. Interesting. Sends shockwaves and restores HP. Well, that sounds pretty great, doesn't it? Huh. Dash attack. You have dodge invincibility frames during your attacks. Okay. I think we're going to go with this. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. All right, we're going to rest this time. Get some health back. If you have an idea for something you'd like to see that's more in that video format, where we can tell a story about something inside of the rogue space, let me know. Let me know. I'm happy to take ideas, you know, for things that'll be fun to talk about and expound upon. And if you don't want to do it in the comments, my email address is out there on the channel. Feel free. Feel free to get in touch. Let's go with an Umbra capability here. Hey, we're having a good run so far. This is a nice, chunky run. If you're still with us, I appreciate the support. I was telling somebody the other day, you know, in this TikTok world we're all in, it's very hard to gang someone's attention for an extended period of time, and I'm always tickled to see the average watch time on some of the videos that we put out there. Always appreciative of your support. Shadows dash across a longer distance and deal 40% more damage, or upon dodging, nearby enemies summon their shadows that dash, each dealing 480 damage. Interesting. Let's read that one more time. Upon dodging, nearby enemies summon their shadows that dash, each dealing 480 damage. You know what? I'm not going to tell you that I understand it, but I want to go with it. I'm intrigued. And we dash a lot, so I think it's going to pay off. All right, so we can just go for AP. That's used for meta progression, or event, or exchange. I like all the things that we have, so I'm going to go event this time. And let's see if we can grab something that's going to make sense. 90% chance, buffs -1, but blue tactics +1. Huh. I wonder if buffs refer to the passives that affect HP and MP. I wonder if that's what we're getting at. Buffs -1, but potential +1. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's go with that. All right, so it did do the buffs -1, I believe. Ice spikes prioritize attacking non-cold enemies and deal 41% more damage. Ice spikes become larger and deal 45% more damage. Ice spikes can penetrate enemies. I like this. Let's do that. So now we're really focusing on enemies that have not gotten cold put on them. RFP. Oh, wow. Okay. Starting out with a bang here. Got a little bit of fire and ice going for us, if you think about it. All right, let's get the hell away from those. Probably want to get up on there. I just can't say enough nice stuff about the artwork. I'm gonna fire off our HP here. Probably gotta dash through that. Oh, wow. Oh, this is gonna be super close, isn't it? All right, did we stun him? I think he's in a staggered state. Let's get him. He can't even do anything. This is wonderful. Wow. I mean, they do a great job of making you feel powerful, don't they? You can hack or slash independently, which will cost less MP. That is interesting. The dead spikes will move forward and restore HP. Oh, let's do that. Dead spikes. I think I know what they're referring to there. Let's see. Yes, those are the dead spikes. That's very exciting. All right, let's go with more ice stuff. That seems to be working out pretty well so far. Oh, that was a dodge with those shadows they were talking about. And did you see how we got health back there? This is neat. Again, if this is a game you're going to want to see more of, and perhaps we'll try and open up some additional characters and see how they play, just let me know in the comments. I am happy to play more of this one. I think it's quite good. All right, we've got another enemy alive somewhere. There he is. That's outstanding. Multi-ice spikes. Upon generating ice spikes, you generate 2 more. Absolutely. Alright. What do we want to do here? I wonder if there's a way to get more of these. We really need more HP mixtures. Alright, let's see what our options are here. Potential +1. Okay. So it's only something good. Universal enhancement costs less HP. Oh, for the Soul Devourer? I believe that's what it's saying. While this is active, you have super armor and you can break super armor for the heavy strike. Huh. Blood Cane. Each attack costs HP, but it also deals more damage and restores HP. That is interesting. I think we're going to go with this one. It seems like a game where you've got ample opportunities to look for all kinds of broken types of combos as well, which I appreciate. Yeah, that's outstanding. Kind of know where they're going to be at based on how the icicles are facing. Really like that shadow capability as well. Let's go rest this time. I do like the UI as well, where they're showing us, hey, you're getting a benefit because you're at a lower health. I know, but I really like health, turns out. All right, stage 4-5. Let's see how much further we can get here. Wow, what a combo. You know what? I think these guys are being shielded by this jerk down here. Alright, where are you guys? Over here? Oh, he left. Or maybe we got him. I think the damage over time got him. I'll take it. I'll take it. Quick sip here, too. Cheers to you. I love getting health back from that. This guy's shielded by something? Yep. We'll take care of that. So it looks like the dash attack is the one that's really great at knocking them around. Alright. Perfect. We need a rest area. You can kind of see what I'm talking about with the Smash Brothers look and feel, right? I mean, we're slamming them into walls and, you know, occasionally traps as well. It just works. It's got a great feel to it. Oh, look at this. When you have ice spikes, your shadow also has ice spikes. Wow. Well, that's cool. Tactic Ascension. Wow. Defeat 60 enemies to clear the stage. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna fire off the one that gives me the health back numerous times. Oh, folks. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We were revived. I thought that was it. That's right. So I think you get one opportunity to come back to life when your health is exhausted. Look at me. What a time. I was about to start talking about the hub area experience. Leave it to the goat, right? None of you are shocked. Alright. From blue to purple, ice spikes prioritize attacking non-cold enemies, so the damage is going to go up to 48%. Dashing summons one shadow. Oh, let's do that, because all of our shadows are going to have the ice spikes now as well. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Wonderful. Ooh, okay. Got something going on here. Oh boy, okay. Dread. Oh gosh. Hey, we got through it! Who else is shocked? Goat, why do you beat up on yourself like that, Goat? Why? Why do you do it? Look, if it's true, it's true. Alright, we did it, we did it. Okay, oh! Thought I had it that time. Goodness. I used the super, thinking I'd get some health back. That was the plan. Let's get some shadows out there. Ooh, man. Gosh, this is gonna be close, folks. I think we're gonna get it. Yes! That is awesome. Releases Dead Spike and followed up with more attacks. Restores HP. Okay, so this is during the dash attack. Black Onslaught. You earn SP when you spend HP. Okay. You have dodge invincibility frames. I like this. Let's do this. Space Omega. What is this? Oh, access Space Omega. Well, that was interesting. How to unlock kill streak reaches 50. Requirements are not met to unlock this. Okay. That's the exchange function. But I don't want to exchange right now. This looks like an elevator of sorts. Okay. Boy, this is interesting. So now it looks like we are in more of a Metroidvania type setup where we have a map, Stage Omega. This is like a final stage, and this is just how this goes. Really interesting. Okay, so this is another warp, but we don't want to warp. We want to keep going the way we're going here. Let's use that. And it's another warp, so we'll keep going here. Looks like maybe this is going to take us to a boss encounter? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I think Nan is one of the playable characters, in fact. Oh, gosh, all right. Oh, geesh. Oh, health is not looking great. That's all right. All right, give us some health back. Let's fire off the ground spike. Oh, goodness. Oh. What a time. Okay, so now we can select the legacy traits that are going to show up if we decide to activate this legacy in our next run. And I think I would go with this because that was really neat. And then apparently we're going to get to choose another one. And I would just go with the more powerful one and hope that along the way of the next run, there would be an opportunity to get some burn. And that's probably why they give you the choices that they do as far as what kind of build you want to go for. So this is a station over here where we can get into our mind upgrades, which is the meta progression. And what we're trying to do is open up these chip areas where we can place passive opportunities into. After defeating an enemy for 10 seconds, your damage is increased by 20%. So I've got that opened up. Every time we upgrade, we're getting some additional health capacity as well. So we're going to upgrade again and again, and now we've got this open slot open, and I don't know if we've got another crystal or not, but we might be able to make one. Let's see, refinement requirements. How to defeat the elite enemies, increases the entropy and training. So I think that I need probably more of these, in fact, one more, so that I can make another one of these mind crystals to slot into this now open spot. I believe. And then these individual ones can be upgraded as well in terms of this ascension feature. But I don't have the required AP to do that. Folks, this is BlazBlue Entropy effect, and this just came out the other day on January 30th, and I want to thank the dev again for giving us an opportunity to take a look at this. If you want to take a look at it yourself, I will include a link to this game's Steam page in the video description. Maybe you want to check this one out or pop it on your wish list. Let me know if you want to see more of this. And again, thank you to everyone that indulged me on the Bullet Heaven Addiction video. If you haven't seen it yet and you like Bullet Heavens, check it out. You might like this. It tells a nice story about what those games do for me and why I come to them. And maybe you're Bullet Heaven curious. Maybe you want to check it out and get wrapped up. Just be careful. They are addictive. I'm not kidding. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day out there. We'll see you next time out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's just what we do every time. And you know what else? We'll give away a video game at least once a week, because that's fun. We can do that because of support from folks like you. You take care out there, everybody.